Question number 6 of exercise 8.2 of class 8th, that is, during a sale, a shop offered a discount of 10% on the marked price of all the items. So in the shop, how many items is there? On all the items, they are offering the discount of 10%. Every and each item they are giving discount of 10%. What would a customer have to pay for a pair of jeans marked at rupees 1450 and two shirts marked at rupees 850 each? You can see here we have pair of jeans marked at rupees 1450. So whole pair means whole pair is we will get at the rate of 1450. But in the case of two shirt, question marked as rupees 850 each. It means first shirt we will get at 850 and for the second shirt we have to also pay 850 rupees. So we will see. So that rate of discount on all items, that is 10% given here. Marked price of pair of jeans 1450 rupees and two shirt marked at rupees 850 rupees each. That's why marked price of first shirt is 850 and second shirt is also 850. So that total marked price of both shirt is 850 plus 850, that will given us 1700 rupees. So firstly we will take the discount on the pair of jeans. So here for jeans and here for shirt. So for the jeans we have to find the discount. Okay, discount 10% is given here and 10% of here discount is given on the marked price. So here that's why here I am putting marked price. Jeans marked price is 1450 rupees. So here on the place of marked price 1450 will come. So that 0 to 0, 0 to 0 cut. So we will get discount at as a 145 rupees. So from the discount we can easily get selling price of jeans, that is marked price minus discount. Marked price is 1450, that is here, minus discount 145. It will give us 1305 rupees. So selling price of jeans is 1305 rupees. Same as for shirt, we will do discount, because on the shirt we will also get discount as a 10% of marked price. Here we will not get separate. Here we will take the total marked price of the both shirt. So percent when we will remove, 100 will come in the downside. On the place of off we have to put multiply. Marked price is 1700, that we taken after adding both shirt marked price. 00 to 00 cut, 10 into 17 is 170 rupees. So that selling price of shirt, okay, marked price minus discount. Here we have to pay both shirt. For the both shirt we have to pay 1700. That's why we will subtract 117 from 1700 and it will give us 1530 rupees. So here we will get the selling price of jeans and selling price of shirts, but we have to find what would be the customer have to pay for. It means what the customer have to pay. So total that customer have to pay, that is firstly we will put for jeans and Second we will put for shirts. For the jeans he has to be pay 13,1305, and for the shirt he has to pay 1530, and totally he has to be pay 2,835 rupees. Question number 7 is a milkman sold. Sold means selling price. Sold 2 of his buffaloes for rupees 20,000 each. It means first buffalo sold at rupees 20,000. Second is also sold at rupees 20,000. On each he made a gain of 5%, and on the other, on first he made a gain of 5%, and on the other a loss of 10%. It means firstly when he sold first one, so he get the gain of 5%, and when he is going to sell second one, he get the loss of 10%. Find his overall gain or loss. Okay, so let's do it. Selling price of first buffalo, each is 20,000. That's why selling price of first buffalo is 20,000 rupees. Second also is 20,000 rupees. So that total selling price we will get after adding first buffalo and second buffalo price is 40,000 rupees. You can see here we have the gain percentage and loss percentage of each, but we did not have the cost price of first or second buffalo. So we have to suppose, let cost price of first buffalo is X, and same we have to suppose for second buffalo, that is Y. Now you can see the first buffalo, on the first buffalo he made a gain of 5%. That's why for first buffalo is gain 5%, and here I separate for second buffalo he get loss of 10%. So that gain in the first one he is getting gain on first buffalo. On first buffalo he get gain of 5% on cost price. Okay, cost price we suppose for the first buffalo is X. So here percentage when we remove, here 100, and on the place of cost price X will come. So 5 1 is 5, 5 2s are 10, 0 as it is. So we will get gain on first buffalo as X by 20. Same its opposite we will do here, loss on second buffalo, that is 10% of cost price. Second buffalo cost price is Y, that's why here we have to put Y, and 10 will divide with 100. 0 to 0 cut, so 1 into Y is Y and 10 as it is. Here we get the gain and loss of each one. Now we will find the selling price of each one. So that selling price of first buffalo, selling price we will get from cost price plus gain. Selling price is already given by the question, that is 20,000 each. So on the place of selling price we have to put here 20,000. Cost price of first buffalo, that we supposed here X, so X will come here, and gain we take here as X by 20, so here X by 20 will come. So if here is 1, so we have to do the cross multiplication. 20 into X is 20X, 1 into X is X, and divides with 20. What will here? 20,000 is continuously running here. Now here division of 20 will go here in the multiplication. So 20,000 will multiply by 20, and 20x plus x will give us 21x. Now 20,000 and 20 multiply by 20 will give us 1 2 3 4 5 0. So after 2 into 2 is 4. After 4 we have to put 5 0. 1 2 3 4 5, and it will divide by opposite side that is present here, multiplicative of 21. It will comes here in the division. So 4 lakh will divide with 21. When we will divide 4 lakh by 21, we will get 19047.62 rupees of first buffalo. Same we will find for the second buffalo. So that selling price of second buffalo, and selling price we know we will get from cost price plus, here once again you will see here loss. So plus is not coming. What we have to put here? Minus loss. Okay. Cost price that we supposed previously as y, and loss we taken as y by 10. And selling price of second buffalo is also 20,000. Here 20,000 as it is. 10 will go here in the multiplication. 10 into y is 10y. Below the y we have 1. Okay, 1 into y is y and divides with 10. Here division of 10, that will go opposite side in the multiplication. So 20,000 will multiply by 10, and 10y minus y will give us 9y. So that 1 2 3 4 5 0 is there. That's why 1 2 3 4 5 0, and 2 into 1 is 2. Here 9 is in the multiplication, so it will come here in the division, and y remain here. When we divide 2 lakh by 9, we will get 22,222.22. So 22,222.22 rupees for second buffalo. So this we get as a cost price, because we supposed x and y as a cost price of first buffalo and cost price of second buffalo. So that total cost price first one plus second. First is this much, 19,047.62, and second one is 22,222.22. After adding them, we will get 69.84 rupees. Okay. Now you know in the previously the selling price, total selling price is 40,000. So total selling price that we have already is 40,000 rupees. So you can easily compare here. Cost price is greater than selling price. So that what we have? We have profit. We have profit. Is it profit? No, because cost price is greater than selling price. It is not the profit. It is loss. Cost price is greater. So that we can easily get how much the loss is there. Loss can be compared cost price minus selling price. Cost price is 41,269.84 minus selling price 40,000. It will give us 1,269.84 rupees loss. It is the loss on both buffalo that we get. So this is the main answer, that we have to find overall gain or overall loss. So overall we get loss, and how much the loss we get? Total loss we get 1,269.84 rupees. Question number 8 is, the price of a TV is rupees 13,000. So price means cost price of TV is 13,000 rupees. The sales tax charge on it is at the rate of 12%. So sales tax rate is how much? Sales tax rate is 12%. Find the amount that Vinod will have to pay if he buys it. If Vinod is buying the TV, so how much he has to pay? So we know sales tax is added into the cost price. So firstly we will find how much the sales tax. So sales tax is 12% of CP. Percent when we remove, 100 will come at the downside. On the place of off we have to put multiply, and 13,000 will come on the place of CP. 00 to 00 cut, and when we multiply 12 into 130 we will get 1,560 rupees. So total sales tax is 1,560 rupees that we know have to pay. But total for TV, total selling price is cost price plus sales tax. So that cost price is 13,000 and sales tax is 1,560. So Vinod has to pay 14,560 rupees. 60 rupees. Question number 9. Arun bought a pair of skates at a sale where the discount given was 20%. If the amount he pays is rupees 1,600 rupees, find the marked price. So on the skates he get 20% discount and he pays, it means selling price of the skate after getting discount is 1,600 rupees. Find the marked price. So we have to find the first price that is marked on the skates. After 20% discount on the marked price, we have to pay 1,600 rupees. So we have to find the first step, first price of the skates. So let marked price as X, because from marked price we have to start, because on the marked price discount is there, and after subtracting discount on marked price he has to pay 1,600 rupees. Now discount, how much the discount is there? Discount of 20% of marked price. 20, when percent will remove, 100 will come at the downside. Marked price is X that we supposed. 21 is 20, 25s are 100. So it will become X by 5. So discount is X by 5. They given us the selling price. Selling price of skates that can be taken from marked price minus discount. Total selling price of skates that is 1,600 rupees. Mark price that we suppose X and discount that we taken X by 5. Here 5 will go here in the multiplication, so it will become 5x minus X as it is, and completely it will become 5 cross multiplication. Here 1,600 as it is. Now multiplicative of 5, division of 5 will go in the multiplication, so it will become 1,600 multiplied by 5, and 5x minus x will come as a 4x. So that 1,600 multiplied by 5 will divide by 4 and it will give us x. 4 1 is 4, 4 4s are 16 and 00 as it is. 400 into 5 is 2000 is the value of x. It means mark price of a skates are 2000. On the mark price we get the 20% discount, and after that he has pays paid 1600 rupees. So mark price that we take is 2000 rupees. Now the last question, that is, I purchased a hair dryer for rupees 5400 including 8% weight. It means in the 5400 already included 8% weight. Value added tax. Find the price before value added tax was added. So whatever we have to find, that we will suppose. Let price before without weight, that is x, and we know weight is given 8% of x, because weight is included in the without price, without value added tax price. So when we remove the percentage symbol, 100 will come at the downside and multiply by x, it will become 8x by 100. Now you know here 5400 rupees. What is this? This is price with weight. Okay, price with weight can be taken from price without weight plus weight, because when we add price without weight and weight to each other, we will get price with weight. Price without weight that we supposed as a x, and weight that we taken as 8x by 100. Here 100 will multiply by x, so it will give us 100x plus 8x. It will completely divide by 100. In the opposite side we have 5400. Here division of 100 will go opposite side in the multiplication. So it will come here in the multiplication, and 100 plus 8 is 108x. So it will come in the denominator as in the form of this. So you can see 54 1 is 54, 00 as it is, so it will become 100, and 54 2s are 108, so that 2 1 is 2, and 100 will divide from the table of 2 50 times, so that 50 into 100 will give us 5000, the value of x. It means price without weight is 5000 rupees. So here we completed our exercise 8.2.